what's new?
Sure, absolutely. Let me put this in my pocket here.
Hey, I'm back. I'm here with Shane at Scale Trains, showing us what's new for 2017. Let's get to it. So what's new, Shane, with releases?
All right. Well, welcome to the 2017 Railroad Hobby Show. Thanks for taking some time to visit with us.
No problem.
The big announcement for us here at the show is Tier 4 G-Boats. We're the first manufacturer to actually have a model of this locomotive. We've got 11 different versions in our rivet counter brand. We also have it in our operator brand. And if you'll step with me, I'll show you all the details. So we'll start with the operator brand. The operator brand is designed to be our value price point locomotive. And the neat thing about operator is you're getting all of the dimensional detail, all of the molding detail that you'll get in our upper rivet counter line at a value price. And the other neat thing, the motor, the drivetrain are all the same as the rivet counter, but we only do one body style. Okay. And that helps keep the price point down. All the grills are going to be molded, so like the dynamic grills, all of your grills back here on the radiator and on the top. And as you can see, you get some really fine grill work there. No underframe detail on the operator model and no end detail, but we sell those parts separately so you could upgrade your model. Okay. Full cab interiors, sunshades, snow plows, and operating ditch lights.
Nice.
In the operator model, you get plastic knuckle couplers, but the great thing is price point. The selling price is only $99.99.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be picking up a whole bunch of them.
And then if you're really into detail, we have the rivet counter line. And on the rivet counter line, what we do is we work off of sorry about that. Up in the rivet counter line, we work off of prototype photos at a certain date and time.
Yeah.
So whatever that locomotive looked like on that date is what the locomotive is going to look like. In the rivet counter line, 3 different versions, main versions, but then a lot of subtle things. This is late production with the exhaust stack, and you'll notice how this is angled.
Yeah.
CSX had an accident on the early versions, which are squared off, and they literally ripped that exhaust cab off the locomotive in a coal tipple. So GE went back and redesigned that. On the demonstrators, you actually have a really long engine cabinet that stands tall and proud.
Like on the UP units?
Actually on the blue demo units.
Oh.
And then in the rivet counter, a lot of things that are different. Of course, full pilot detail. You've got operating ditch lights. Different doors. Some had nose doors, some have no nose door. I'm sorry, nose door with the window.
Yeah.
Full cab interiors, throttle stands in there, seats. In fact, the entire back wall cabinet's there, tinted side windows. This is the BNSF version, so it's got the C4 truck. One of the things that we do that's pretty unique is we have rotating bearing caps.
Yeah.
You'll notice too, as you look up underneath, all of the plumbing that's up underneath the sill. Separate air tanks on our fuel tank, and you also have the plumbing for those too. You'll notice the grills back here actually see-through as I move it through the light.
Yeah.
We weren't very happy with the way this area turned out right here, so we've gone back and we put more relief in the grills, so you'll get that depth. You'll actually see more into the locomotive, and there's actually 40 hand-applied etched metal grills on the whole rear end of this locomotive.
Nice.
Of course, you got your rear end detail. The big spotting feature, of course, is the big triangular wing, and you know, as we walk through, so like you'll notice there's 3 BNSF versions. 2 of them have the squared off. Early production, this is the square. And what makes the 3 versions unique, there's 2 squares with 2 different sets of PTC antennas.
Yeah.
We get into the Canadian Nationals. Oh, that was almost a disaster.
Yeah.
In the Canadian National, one of the unique things they do is for DPU service, they have this red light right above their
I
ditch
saw
light.
Someone's photo.
Yeah. So the cool thing is, in DCC, you can actually turn that light on and off as you're in that kind of service. As I put it under the light, you'll notice that the walkway has etched metal grills in it for CN.
Nice.
And then, of course, a little bit different antenna array on the top for CN. Same thing with CSX, NS, UP, and then let's take a quick look at the demonstrator unit.
Yeah, I think I caught that same NS unit, same road number. I caught like 15 of those NS
Oh,
Tier
did you
4s.
really?
I caught every single Tier 4 that, like from road numbers except for CN.
Wow, that's awesome.
And just living from PA, which that's where I came from today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
well, thank you for
5-hour
making the trip.
drive.
Oh my goodness. Well worth the trip, I hope.
Yeah, because I wanted to see these mostly.
Well, thank you. Well, here's the long engine cabinet we talked about that's a little bit taller. We're doing 2 versions of the demonstrator units. One group ran pretty extensively on UP, the other on BNSF, and of course they ran on all railroads as well. So that's pretty much the entire lineup for us that's newly announced here at the show. We appreciate you taking the time to visit with us.
Thank you. Hey one, I'm back, and I'm here with the very first model railroader that I started watching on YouTube, Al Mayo, Monster Railroad. He does really good jobs, and this guy's looking like heck yeah. So let's just wait and see. Just gotta wait. I'm gonna go over here.
What's up,
Yeah,
man?
I talked to you on Facebook.
What's up?
Finally get to meet you. You're the first guy I ever watched on YouTube.
Thank you, man. How long you been watching?
Probably like a year now.
I've been doing it for like 9 years. 8 years now.
Can you give my channel a shout out? NS Train Modeler 22.
What is it?
NS Train Modeler 22.
What's up, fellas? How you guys doing out there? I'm here chilling with NS Modeler Trains.
NS Train Modeler.
I'm doing it again, right? You edit it? What's up, guys? I'm an NS Modeler. Oh, excuse me. NS Trains 22.
NS Train Modeler 22.
Train Modeler, okay.
Yeah.
What's up, fellas? How you doing? It's your boy Al. I'm out with NS Trains Modeler 22.
Thanks.
Check out his site.
I saw James White do a video here yesterday.
Oh, yeah. They said he posted them last night.
Yeah. I was watching it on the ride up here. I live all the way in PA.
You drove all the way from PA today?
This morning.
I live in PA too.
Yeah, we got up at 4 a.m. and got ready and just drove straight up here.
It's worth it. It's just a long drive.
I got a Ferromax engine, so it's pretty worth it.
Let me see. Oh, the SD70 AC?
Yeah. The Ferromax.
I like those.
I have never seen one in person, but I really hope to.
I like the Ferromax a lot. Actually, that's one I was considering getting is Ferromax.
The two I like, well, I hope to get, I already have the one, but the next one I'm probably going to get is Kansas City Southern.
I like those ones too, but I like the Kansas City Southern Gray Ghost. The gray ones. The SD70
the gray
ACE
with the red letter.
Gray.
Yeah.
I got that.
You do? They're just a SD70 ACE? Like 4,000. I love those ones. Those are off the hook.
Got
I like those a lot.
my little collection.
I like the Ferromax too. Union Pacific owns them like 20%.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too, man. Thanks
See
for
ya.
coming by.
You're welcome. See ya.
See ya. I'm his grand.